Sacred Rebels Oracle. I got this really recently. I got this deck because I had a dream one night about this deck, and I wasn't even interested in this deck at all, but I had seen it like in passing way long time ago. I looked into it and I watched a few videos on it and I was like, should I buy this? Was it just a stupid dream, you know? And so I just went with it and I bought it because I just thought I hadn't bought a deck in a while and I just wanted to go with my intuition. And I do not regret it one bit. It's an amazing deck. It's so healing. Just this sense of compassion and feminine energy in this deck that is it runs very deep and you can sense it. It came into my life at a specific time that I feel I needed it. Just look at how stunning that is. There are a lot of owls in this deck, which makes me so happy. Dream a beautiful dream. What is already with you? The perfection of your life against the grain. Release the dark wound, let love live. Ooh, collaborative dreaming. I just love the color scheme and heaven sent. I love the crazy amount of feminine energy in these cards. Be the hunter, not the hunted. This one's beautiful, legacy of light. So, my last oracle deck is the Goddess Oracle I was telling you about, and you've probably seen it a million places by now because everyone has it, because it's like the best goddess deck that ever was created. So, the guidebook is pretty darn substantial. It's full of like different meditations you can do, different little rituals you can do. Artemis, selfhood. Lakshmi, abundance. Aphrodite, love. Durga, boundaries. Rhiannon, doubt. I feel that in this deck, the key words associated with each goddess, at least the ones that I know, I don't know all of these goddesses, but the keywords seem very on point to me. Like they seem a little more in depth, because obviously you can't describe a goddess by just one word or one trait because there are so many different traits. But I think this deck does a good job at the keywords that they use to describe each goddess. Oya, change, and you just see like the power in her stance there. What I love, another thing that I love about this deck is that you see women represented as all different ages, all different body shapes, body types. Look at this Kali. It's incredible. Caradwen, Hestia, beautiful. Baba Yaga, Isha, I think that's how you say her name. Ooh, Inanna, Lilith, and Freya. Alright, so I'm going to quickly go through my tarot decks for you. My most recent tarot deck buy is the Golden Tarot by Kat Black. This is the box. I really love the box. It's super sturdy. I also really love the guidebook. It's really well done. It's super high quality. The compilation of tarot collages from artwork of the late Middle Ages and early Renaissance remains true to the tradition of the Rider-Waite symbolism. Here's the Sun card. I just really wanted something that looked very old and very medieval. That's the Star. It's also gilded. Fancy. It's the Tower. Here's the Magician. The Devil. Death. So that's not really traditional It's not a very traditional death card, but it's very pretty. I just love this kind of artwork. Ooh, the Hermit. Ooh, I like that aces too. Ace of Swords. Ace of Cups. Love that one. It's a really beautiful deck, and whoever I show it to is always like, wow, it's such a beautiful deck. I want to use it. And then we'll use it, and it'll usually give, it's good at giving the dark side. I guess it would probably be pretty darn good at shadow work and that kind of thing. It's good at showing you truths about yourself or your situation that you maybe would have liked to avoid. Giving you the answer that you didn't want to hear. Queen of Wands. This is the Moon card. It's very different. Next I'll show you the Wildwood Tarot, because this is not in any way traditional. I love it. I actually cropped these cards because I didn't really like the white borders. Here's the backing of the Wildwood Tarot. So it's vessels instead of cups. Five of Vessels, Ecstasy. A really just beautiful pagan deck. Seven of Vessels, Mourning. Two of Bows, Decision. So Bows, that's Wands. Nine of Stones, Tradition. Obviously extremely Celtic inspired, so I was all completely down with that. The Seer. The Green Man. The Shaman. Ooh, the Journey. This is the Death card. So Nine of Vessels, Generosity. 10 of Vessels, Happiness. It's a great way of depicting happiness, of all your cups being overflowing. The Pole Star. This is the Star card. And I really love that representation of it. Ooh, Six of Vessels, Reunion. 10 of Arrows, Instruction. It's a very special card, I think. I love this card. It's so warm and inviting, and it's almost like you can feel the heat of the fire, you know. The Green Woman and her cauldron of magic. I really like this Three of Arrows, Jealousy. That's Three of Swords, and I really like how that looks compared to the standard Rider-Waite. I really like that depiction. The Forest Lovers. So pretty. Ooh, here's the Fool card, the Wanderer. Four of Bows, Celebration. The Sun of Life. I don't have as many tarot decks as I do oracle decks because I recently got into tarot decks, I think, last autumn. This is a Llewellyn tarot. I clipped all the borders off of this one too, so I really didn't like them at all. There are a lot of beautiful images in this deck. One of my favorites is the Five of Cups image. He just looks so despondent, you know? I believe this is a Hermit card, but who am I to know? I cut off the borders. This is the Star. And this is all based off of Welsh mythology. This is the Tower. And I just love these stormy images. I'm just all about stormy destruction. This is the World card, I believe. I think it's called the Universe in this deck. This is Five of Swords. I have to count how many swords are in it. Four of Wands. I like that because you can just sense the celebration without having to have any people in the actual image. Oh, here's the Fool. Very cool Fool card. He's just kind of going into it, full speed ahead, not looking behind him, complete confidence. Ooh, this is a Death card. Death comes riding on a white horse. Three of Cups, I like that it's under a full moon and there are 3 ladies and looks like some kind of cool full moon ritual is going on. I want to be a part of it. Oh, Three of Swords. I really like this Three of Swords. She just looks very struck with disappointment, betrayal, you know, without having to have the heart with the 3 swords in it. I don't know why that bothers me, but it really does. This is I believe this is the Devil card. And I love it. It's so great. Okay guys, I'm going to show you my last tarot deck, which is my favorite one that I have. And it is the Smith-Waite Tarot deck. The messages for me are not too harsh. They're not too lovey-dovey or fluffy. They're just a great balance in between. If you're at all familiar with tarot, you will have seen some of these cards before. Here's that one image that I told you I love. 5 of Cups. So despondent. The Moon. The Empress. I like this King of Pentacles. It's beautiful. I use tarot mainly on special occasions, I guess, or when I want an answer to something, I use tarot. I use Oracle for more like intuitive stuff or just daily draws, or when I'm feeling a certain way and I just want some kind of message, you know. I love this image. It's one of my favorites. I want to be like her. Oh my gosh, the Tower is like my favorite tarot card. And I don't think there is a tower that I love more than just this tower. Temperance. Beautiful. Here's the Magician. Wheel of Fortune. One of my favorite images. The Fool. The Lovers. The Sun card. Strength. My second favorite card after the Tower, actually I think they're tied. My other favorite card right next to the Tower is the Hanged Man. The Hierophant? Hierophant? The Hermit. Well, you guys, that is a tour of all of my decks. I may split this into 2 different videos, or I may just do it in one. I don't know. I don't really know how long I've been filming for because I haven't been keeping track. But I hope you enjoyed that. And let me know, if you have any of those decks, and comment and tell me which ones you have, or tell me your own opinion on some of these decks. And I would love to hear from you. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your evening, and many blessings to you. I will see you later. Bye.